Mr. Rowe.
It's Mr. Mike Rowe.
Wow.
So first things first, you are a real customer.
I am.
What brought you to him?
I bought a house 10 years ago that is in Ellicott City. If you're familiar.
Born there.
So you know the floods, you know the problems in the ground and the lack of...
Huge.
So my house was built in 1946, and I thought everything was great, and then the first 100-year flood hit, and I went downstairs to rotate the laundry and realized the entire basement was washing itself.
Oh, dang.
Black mold issues and air quality problems.
State of mind at this point. Because
Completely losing my mind. I became the local weather girl. Unknowingly, because I knew my threshold is more than 2 inches in 48 hours. I'm gonna have water. It is no way to live. You don't want to invite people over. It stinks. It's mitigation.
Because even when it's not raining, you can smell it.
Yeah, there's moisture. There's no getting around the secondary and tertiary byproduct of water.
Just hit me with tertiary?
Sorry.
Baltimore girl?
No, San Jose, California.
Oh.
Father raised me as a general contractor, so I understand structural things, and I started kind of digging around and looking at literally the floor and what was going on. Understood hydrostatic pressure is something you won't ever win unless it's properly mitigated.
That, of course, is fancy talk for the pressure that happens when water and time come
saturate
together.
The ground.
Yeah.
The idea with a lot of these systems, as I've learned, is you're not stopping the water, you're inviting it in and controlling it and directing it where you want it to go.
That's right.
I had 5 separate companies come out. It was the mechanics and my understanding of what they were installing and how they were going to do it.
Yeah.
The rep came out and showed me the actual physical gutter system. And I said, that makes sense. Not only does it make sense, it's bringing the water in through the trench you're going to put in. It's going to come up the wall. The laminate's going to come down over that flap. It's going to feed in there. That makes sense.
Not everybody is blessed with your mechanical background. What would you say to a homeowner who doesn't know anything about any of this and just is learning right now for the first time that they got cracks, they got uneven floors, they got a problem?
You can go on Groundworks page and they'll defer you over to YouTube channels that show you exactly what their work is.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest, Groundworks did a great job explaining it. And when the sales guy came out, he said, don't you have any more questions? And I said, no, I really don't, because all of that information was laid out. I would absolutely call them, ask a guy to come out, ask the questions if you don't know. If you have any bit of water coming in, it's a free estimate. Ask. It can be mitigated, it can be worked on.
Why do you care enough about the drama that you just went through to want to talk about it?
Because I was in such a state of what am I going to do? It is the feeling of disparity and not wanting people to get into these homes. Maybe they got swindled like I did and get into a situation where they feel like they can't get out of it. You can get out of it. It can be fixed. It can be mitigated, and you can live there again and not worry about it.
We should do a jingle for Groundworks.
Okay. Work it. I'm all in.
I got it. I got it all right. Okay.
What?
When mold and mildew's in your face.
When mold and mildew's in your face.
Put that water back into its place. At Groundworks.
At Groundworks.
One line.
Oh, I'm with the F-bombs. When mold and mildew's in your face.
Put that water back into its place.
With Groundworks.
That's what we're talking about. If you got a wet basement, don't wait for it to get wetter. Go to groundworks.com/Rowe.
And subscribe for more Go Below with Rowe content every week.